question 4. Question 4 reads, starting with zinc sulfate solution, describe how a sample of zinc oxide can be obtained. So we are to obtain zinc oxide from zinc sulfate solution. And so which are the steps that we require? Because we are told to describe. Now zinc sulfate, zinc oxide. Now there is one way to this. Add aqueous sodium carbonate. This will result in a precipitation reaction where and stir. Once a precipitation reaction occurs, we'll have zinc carbonate. A precipitation reaction occurs. A precipitation reaction occurs. A precipitation reaction occurs. So you filter the mixture that you already have now. That is, you will have sodium sulfate and zinc carbonate. To obtain, we are focusing on zinc carbonate. To obtain zinc carbonate as a precipitate, we then wash the precipitate. We wash the precipitate. The essence of washing is to remove impurities of sodium sulfate. Zinc precipitate. Wash the precipitate in distilled water. And thereafter, once you're done with washing, you dry. And dry between filter papers. Dry between filter papers. Filter papers. And then next is heat the zinc carbonate obtained strongly. It decomposes, forming yellow zinc oxide. And there you are, you have your zinc oxide already produced. And now question 5. Explain how conduction of electricity takes place in the following: iron, metal, and molten lead to iodide. This touches on a topic in Form 2, that is structure and bonding, and the properties of substances that have those structures and bonding. But this question 4 was testing you on salts, that is also in Form 2. So let us now analyze iron metal. Iron metal has metallic bonds, and substances with metallic structures have excellent electrical conductivities because of delocalized electrons. So iron has a metallic structure. Therefore, delocalized electrons are responsible for conduction, for conductivity, electrical conductivity. So there are certain particles that you can associate to the conductivity of these substances. We go to part B, molten lead 2 iodide. This one has ionic structure, and what we understand is that ionic substances with ionic structures only conduct electricity in molten and in aqueous, and the reason is because their ions are mobile. I hope you do remember this. So now, to give an explanation, is we are saying that in molten state and aqueous states, ionic lead 2 iodide have their ions mobile. So the reason is because the ions are mobile in that state. So that is the reason that we can attribute to the conductivity of molten iodide.